looks at his watch. Any second now.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hello, welcome back to WantMyBet TV. My name's Will.
I'm Olly.
This is the last game of the season.
Yes.
Long old season.
It's been a long old season, isn't it?
We have put the effort in for you lot, so I hope that you are grateful for this.
And you can send your presents to...
Send your presents to an address that we'll put below.
Yeah, we'll
PO
take,
box.
all donations are welcome.
Yeah, PayPal.
Especially Wes, because you've been giving us grief all season.
Yeah, Wesley.
Like,
I hope you turn out to be some rich guy who just pays us off at the end.
yeah, it'd be nice.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Alright, so as normal, potentially the last time
No?
for this season.
This season, yeah.
Well, no, actually, we've got La Liga.
Yeah.
A few others.
One more coming out.
We put out all the stats, so you don't have to do it. And we say, this is what we would be betting on based on the stats. If the odds are particularly good, we go, this is a red one.
Yes.
And it means there's extra value there, and maybe it's been mispriced.
Yeah.
There is a few red ones.
A few little red ones.
So,
First game.
off we go.
So,
Nice colour.
yeah, not bad. First game is a title deciding game.
Yes, it is.
Potentially the biggest game of all the fixtures, if you think about it.
Yeah,
And Brighton are involved with it.
yeah.
So it's Brighton versus Man City.
Was the last time that it all came down to the last game? The Aguero...
Yeah, what about it?
Was that the last time that it came down to the last game to win the league?
Oh,
Hello?
who's that?
It's the alarm clock.
I don't know, maybe, I think so.
Maybe.
Because it's all wrapped up before,
It's
isn't
normally all wrapped up.
Yeah, it is quite exciting.
So
when
it's
like-
literally down to the wire.
I do like that.
Yeah, it is good.
So, yeah, Brighton versus City. And last time it was in the situation where it was against a pretty crap team.
Yeah.
They obviously, QPR went one up, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah.
kind of...
True.
You never know.
True.
You just never know. There's no pressure on Brighton. They're at home. They're hoping to cause an upset.
Yeah.
You just don't know. But
And things are in Liverpool's favour at the moment.
just things are going their way, aren't they?
Things are going their way.
But you say that, but company scoring from 35 yards out, top bins.
Yeah, things are going their way as well.
That was unbelievable.
I thought that was it.
That was absolutely unbelievable. Anyway,
What a rocket.
3 days of
Amazing
unbelievable entertainment last minute.
Yeah, I know.
It was
Will there be
crazy.
more? Will there be more? I think
Could
there
be.
will be.
Right, so Brighton obviously safe because Cardiff lost last weekend, nothing to play for. Brighton have drawn 3 of their last 4, including 1-1 with Arsenal. So don't completely write them off. But they haven't won in 8,
Yeah.
and they've lost 5 of those. City have won their last 13 league games in a row,
Yeah, man.
and they've kept a clean sheet in 6 of the last 7.
They are cruising.
They're unbelievable. But they did look super nervy in the Leicester game.
Yeah, they did.
And you could tell that they were getting frustrated, and I think if it wasn't for that company goal, it probably would have finished a draw.
Yeah, and we did say that was going to be a tense game, and someone might have got sent off towards the end of that game if they hadn't scored.
Yeah. So, if you just bear how that panned out, I feel like it won't be as tight going into the last 10 minutes or whatever, but I do think Brighton will make it really difficult for them, at least in the first half. Because they'll just be like, if we can just stop them from winning, this is going to be an absolute result.
Yeah.
So I think that just City will be a bit nervy. I don't know. So there's no value in a City win. It's 1.17. But the other great stat, which is going to back up one of my selections, is City have been drawing at half-time and winning at full-time in their last 3 matches. That shows you the mentality that they've got at the moment of just like being too nervy at the beginning, but then just about getting over the line.
True.
So last game, I think the same thing could happen.
Yeah.
So draw half-time, City full-time is 4.4.
Like it.
And that's red, because the value in that is ridiculous.
Yeah, very
Considering City to win is 1.17.
Yeah.
Draw half time, City full time 4.4. Very good odds.
What are the odds for a Brighton to get anything here? Because in the Leicester game, it was 20 to 1 for Leicester to win. 6 to 1 for
they're 18
double
to,
chance.
They're 18 to 1 to win, and
Really?
I think about 7 to 1 to draw.
Really?
No. Yeah, something like that. My other shout would be City to win to 0, 1.82.
Yeah.
That's the only other bit of value.
Yeah. fair enough.
Score prediction is 2-0. I think
2-0, both in the second half.
Yeah, I think it'll be 0-0 at half time. They'll probably nick a goal in like 60th minute and then again in the 80th minute. Good night.
Yeah.
There you go.
Shame for Liverpool. That would be a huge shame.
But I did find that bet in my Sky Bet wallet the other day that I put on in December.
Which was what? Liverpool win the league? Oh, Liverpool to win both?
Yeah.
No.
Liverpool to win the Champions League and the Premier League.
What was the odds?
35 to 1.
And you put how much on?
Tenner.
Oh.
I just totally just found it and I was like, oh, that could happen.
It could
happen.
It could happen.
Anyway.
Right, next one. Burnley versus Arsenal. At the time of filming, we don't know what happened in Europa League for Arsenal. Arsenal have won one of their last 6 games. Full focus has been on Europa, really. They could still get top 4 if Spurs get battered by Everton and Arsenal thrash Burnley here. It's not going to happen.
It's a 9-goal swing.
9-goal swing. It's not going to happen.
I mean, it technically could.
It could, but it won't.
But it's not happening.
Burnley have lost 2 of the last 6, but they were the last 2. They've got nothing to play for. At home, they've only conceded 1 in the last 3, and that was a 1-0 win to City. So at home, they are decent. I think this will be a draw.
I mean, yeah.
I can just see it being a 1-1 draw, bit of a dud.
It's a dud game.
Yeah, 3.85. Nothing really, but I fancy a draw there.
Right, next game. Palace versus Bournemouth. This one's Tom's. So 12th versus 13th, 1 point between them. Palace don't score many goals away from home. They've only scored 14 in 18 games. But Bournemouth concede plenty goals. They've conceded 40 in their 18 away games.
Yeah, goals all over it. I agree.
So Tom says, I think this game has goals written all over it.
Yeah, agreed.
5 of the last 6 meetings between these two sides have seen both teams to score. And 2 of the last 3 have finished a Desmond 2-2.
Someone correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but we were just saying before, I swear on the last day of the season, last season, there were so many goals.
Maybe.
I'm sure. For the last 2 seasons, I think, and we've said it, we've said, we'll need to remember this for next season. Both times. Let me know if that's wrong, but I think there's always a load of goals on the last day of the season, so this is definitely one of them. Yeah.
There you go. So Tom's prediction for this is both teams to score 1.52 or a draw.
Yeah.
At 4.1.
That's good.
Decent.
4.1 for a draw there. It's very good.
Score prediction, another Desmond 2-2.
Yeah.
Desmond
Cool.
there. Yeah. Next game is mine. So Fulham versus Newcastle. Fulham are now playing without pressure, and they've won 3 of the last 4 league outings, conceding just 1 goal.
Yeah.
They've absolutely turned
They
it
are
on.
the Huesca
Yeah, aren't they?
of the Premier League.
Newcastle's 3-match unbeaten run came to an end on Saturday when they lost 3-2 to Liverpool, but they did play well.
Yeah.
So they've still got a good performance in their locker.
Yeah.
But they have only won 1 of their last 10 away league games, and they've lost their last 6 trips to Cotton Cottage.
They don't
like the small atmosphere when they're so used to St James's Park.
True.
Fulham's last 3 games have finished 1-0.
Okay.
They're the Atletico.
Yeah, so they're going to grind out another one.
So my tip is Fulham to win.
2.52, very good.
2.52 at home.
Yeah.
Playing well. Maybe a Babel on the score sheet.
Yes.
Ryan Babel.
We called it the other week.
Score prediction 1-0.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tight game.
Like it.
I was tossing and turning between 1-0 and 1-0.
Yeah.
Could easily be 1-0, but I think Fulham might just edge it.
Under 2.5 maybe in that.
Their last appearance in the Prem, they want to go out on a bang.
Yeah. Next one is actually a big game. So Leicester versus Chelsea. Chelsea have to win to ensure 3rd place. Spurs 1 point behind them. Leicester could finish 8th. At home, Leicester have won 4 of the last 5. Chelsea have only lost 1 of the last 10, and that was to Liverpool.
Yeah.
They've drawn 3 of the last 4 in all competitions, yet to play in Europa again. Fancy this one to be another
I think this could be a
draw with them both teams to score again. So I've gone for another Desmond.
I don't think it'll be Desmond. I think it could
1-0.
easily be 1-0 or 0-0.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking there's goal at the end of the season. People want to score. Mate, Vardy will definitely score.
Yeah. Okay.
2-2, I think. Yeah.
All right. Fine. Next, other massive game
Yeah.
is Liverpool versus Wolves. Obviously, 2nd versus 7th. Liverpool are undefeated in 39 home league games.
Wow.
They've just beaten Barca 4-0 to reach the final of the Champions League.
The momentum is there.
Oh.
Mate, the luck is there. I could see this being so much drama on the last day. I could.
Liverpool have scored at least 2 goals in their last 8 matches. They could finish on 97 points and still finish 2nd. That's crazy. But Wolves have won 2 of the last 3 meetings between the sides. They knocked them out the FA Cup, didn't they? And they've won their last 3 games on the bounce, so they're in form as well. They've picked up more points against the Big 6 than any other team in the Prem. But with all that said, Tom fancies a Liverpool win,
And both teams to score.
but he thinks Wolves could score as well. So he's gone
Do
with both.
you know what I can see? I can literally see a massive last 10 minutes here again this season.
Really?
I could see
Or 1-0?
this being 1-0
Yeah.
and Man City losing and Liverpool scoring in the last 10 minutes.
Man City losing.
I can see it 1-0. They're 1-0 down, and it's just not going in. They're hitting the post, everything. Liverpool
So where would that
are
mean?
drawing.
Wait. And that means
So if
City,
that
would
happened-
win, City would win on goal difference.
City would
Win
win.
on goal difference.
Yeah, but then Liverpool would score in the last minute and win it.
Oh, that would be horrible for Liverpool fans if City won it on goal difference.
Oh. Oh.
Anyway, so his score prediction is 2-1 to Liverpool.
Yeah.
Right, next game. I'll try and whiz through this one because it's boring and neither team have got anything to play for. Man United versus Cardiff. United can no longer finish top 4, as we all know, so the pressure is now off. Cardiff have lost 6 of the last 7 games and are already relegated. United are undefeated in 15 of their last 16 home matches. And for United, the only thing United can essentially play for is they can finish 5th still if they better Arsenal's result.
Okay.
But that doesn't really mean anything anyway.
Yeah.
So it's nothing. United have won just 2 of their last 11 matches in all competitions. They've had an absolute nosedive.
What a tail end.
They want to go into the break on a positive note, so I think they probably will get, now the pressure's off, they probably will get some form of result.
Yeah.
But it's worth remembering that because there's nothing riding on it, I imagine Olly will probably put out youngsters and squad players. So if, for example, Valencia's contract's up at the end of the season, he'll probably play, hasn't played since January. He'll probably put Greenwood on and a few other youngsters and stuff. So it won't be a full strength United team. Lukaku's injured, Sanchez is injured, there's loads of other injuries. The only thing here which I managed to dig out, which is actually really good value, is there's been under 2.5 goals scored in Cardiff's last 5 away games and under 2.5 goals scored in United's last 3 games.
Yeah, okay.
So there's no value in a United win here, it's 1.25.
Yeah.
But under 2.5 is 3.25 odds.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. You never get that high for under 2.5.
Well, they must know that there's loads of goals in the end of the season. But but when you do see stats like that, there are games where you know it's going to be less.
Yeah. So under 2.5 is my shout. It's red
Yeah.
because it is 3.25. And score prediction, I think 2-0 United.
Cool. So the next one is the opposite of that. So Southampton versus Huddersfield, 16th versus 20th. Nothing to play for again. Huddersfield are already down. Saints can finish 15th at best. It's nothing. Saints have conceded 10 goals in 4 games. Both teams have scored in 7 of the last 9. And Huddersfield players got a chance to score the last Premier League goal that they're probably going to have for a while.
Yeah.
I think this one could be high scoring again. So similar to when Huddersfield played away at West Ham, end 4-3 recently, a couple of weeks ago, I think. So I'd say both teams to score 1.83 or over 3.5, 2.65. I reckon this will be like 4-2 or 4-1 Southampton.
I'm not sure about
Or
that.
3-1 Southampton. I think there's going to be goals.
Right. Next, you got Tom's one.
Tom's one, Spurs versus Everton. Another pretty big one. So Spurs are 4th, could get 3rd because they're 1 point behind. Everton at 8th. Spurs guaranteed Champions League already. They've lost their last 3 games before the Ajax game, which they obviously won. They've got some momentum as well.
They could have a bit of a hangover, a Euro hangover. You know, like so much like unbelievable
Potentially.
things that they just completely slump in there. And they
True.
want to rest. Well, they do need to win, but
Yeah,
they'll be.
they guarantee Champions League already though. So
I suppose they don't need to.
Yeah, they don't have to win.
But they'll be they don't want to lose any more players to injuries.
True, and this is quite a tough game.
Yeah.
Everton are in good form as well. Won 4 of the last 6, kept a clean sheet in 6 of the last 7. Decent. So this one, Tom is going under 2.5 goals, and he's made it red 2.05. Or he's pushed the boat out. Everton win 4.25.
Got Everton double
1-0.
chance. Everton double chance would be must be
Double chance maybe. Yeah.
Be like 1.8 too.
Yeah.
Because they're
Decent.
waiting.
Yeah.
I like that.
Cool. Last one.
Last game, Watford versus West Ham, 10th versus 11th.
Yeah.
The only thing at stake here is finishing in the top half of the table, which means nothing again. West Ham are unbeaten in the last 3 games and have won the last 2. Watford are winless in the last 3 games and have lost the last 2. Watford will also have one eye on the FA Cup final.
True.
So they'll probably rest players. There's
Yeah.
nothing to play for. Tight game, but I think it'll probably end up being a draw.
I agree. And it's good odds for draw actually.
3.9, yeah,
Decent.
it's not bad. Score prediction 1-1.
Agreed.
So that's it.
That is season done.
Premier League is done.
Premier
And
League
what
is
a
done.
Premier League it's been.
Amazing Premier League. Still time for more drama. Hopefully we've won some of you some money across the season. If you had to pick one out of here,
It would probably be under 2.5 in the United Cardiff game.
I will go
3.25, ridiculous odds. Or draw.
I like that one.
Or draw City, draw half time, City full time.
Yeah.
I think I might go for that.
Yeah, okay.
It's rogue, but could easily happen.
Both teams to score. Southampton's Huddersfield. I'm gonna go with that.
I think that's rogue.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it. So we will see you next season.
And Champions League and La Liga
And the Liga and Champions League. But
and Europa.
yeah, the main ones are done.
Right.
See you later.
See ya.
Now then, it's Hutke, the referee looks at his watch, and his second now.
Welcome